Hello everybody, welcome back. So I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so I'm going to keep this video short and sweet because I've got to do a live stream tonight, and so I've got to save what's left of my voice. So today's the day, isn't it? It's the rate cut day. 0.25 or 0.5? What's it going to be? Well, who knows? Nobody knows. Just got to wait and find out. Actually, we will find out just before the stream begins. Actually, so it's going to be one of those days where it's just going to be flapping around, I imagine. Whichever direction it does decide to go throughout the day may end up being completely irrelevant, as we all know, because we will see the market move as a result of the rate cut. Now, obviously, 0.25 is the expectation. It's been forecast. But if it's larger than that, that could be quite good. But if we get a dump and then continuation after the dump, which basically I'll show you what the criteria is going to be, then it's not going to be good, I don't think, for the rest of at least a month. And maybe that's it. We don't know. To be honest, we don't know. It's probably worth not being too overexposed leading into this. And spot is different, but futures, just make sure you've employed some decent stop losses, to be fair. So if we dump on this day, and we dump lower for Ethereum than 4,400, and we remain lower than that, then it will likely cause a further downwards move, and we might even see the bottom of this trend line area get tagged, maybe even a little lower. So we're talking mid 3,000s. That's what we could be seeing. If it continues up and we break out of 4,800, if we start seeing closing candles above that and then retests, then we are moving up to 7,000. It's kind of like that, really. At the moment, odds are looking more favourable to upside because we're above the centre range of a Bollinger Band. So it looks quite good based on what we see. We've got Golden Cross here and you've got Golden Cross all the way down a million years ago on Ethereum. So actually, generally, it looks quite good. We're still below the Bollinger Band centre itself, but that's no big deal. So the daily's got it, the weekly's got it, the 4 hourly, has something as well. So, but even the 4 hourly suggests it could nip down a little further, even with or without the rates being cut or whatever. Excuse me. And Bitcoin having a nice little time. Trend signal on this as well. OneDrive hidden bearish divergence, but the trend signal on the Itchy Cloud is in play. So we're looking for this to trend. We're pushing this resistance, 117,000. We've been battling with it for a little while now. Here, and recently here. So break above there, continue above there. You're looking to move up to the next level of the range. So this is like break above the center, moving up towards the top. So it looks reasonable to me. To be honest, I quite like the way that looks. XRP, for what it's worth, we had a nice move up. We consolidated. We moved into a golden cross, double retest. Golden cross here, and a retest of both 200s here as well, and a double tap for good measure. So we're looking for this one to bounce and continue up. However, got to see closing candles above, I'd say above the last little miniature local high here, which is about $3.06. Should get continuation after that. US 500, or basically the S&P, having a nice old time. Just enjoying itself after the Golden Cross retest, bang, zhoof, all the way back up. Hit the Bollinger Band Center, bang, all the way back up. It's an up-only chart for now. I don't see any reason to doubt that based on its own 4 hourly. Based on the daily, we had the bearish divergence, which led to this sort of wick out. Continued up after getting support on the 21. So continuing to move up only chart based on the daily. Things start to get a little squeaky around here, but still, even with the continuous move up, bearish divergence here, but that's basically cancelled out now. You do have bearish divergence on the money flow index, so you've got signs of highs, and you've got signs of an opposing move, but you also have more signs that it will continue to go up, to be honest. Bitcoin dominance moving back up to its level of resistance. It's a decent area, this one. So we had this big resistance here, we had a big breakdown here, we had a little flap around here, big breakout here. So this is now resistance. Previously was support, it's now resistance. So you get rejected here, next level, 56%. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to try and save my voice for what it, and for the stream later. So if you do want to join the Patreon, feel free. There's links in the description below. We do live streams every week, twice a week, in fact. One of them being on Wednesday. So I'll see you there tonight. Other than that, though, hope you have a nice day. Take it easy and play it safe. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen at 7 o'clock tonight. Nobody knows. And I suppose that's the best thing to take away. We can all assume, we can place our bets, but nobody actually knows. And even if they did know, we don't really know how the market will react to 25 or 50. We don't really know. We'll just have to watch, find out. Right, thanks for watching. Take it easy.